case I've seen many times before. About once a year, actually. One video game company taken out in cold blood in front of all the others. Hundreds saw. But who was it? Was it Sony in the South Hall with the PlayStation Vita? Or was it Nintendo in the West Hall with the Wii U that took out Microsoft this year? We need the best.
Cole Phelps, up-and-coming detective with the LAPD, is on the scene.
You know what's awesome about this? It did happen in LA! This all ties together.
Mid-E3.
At the end of E3.
Oh, today was the last day.
Today it's over.
Oh, last official day.
Today is June 9th,
It
2011.
terminated.
E3 is over for the year, but we have lots to talk about. We have not talked about much. We've got, let me just go down the list of things we want to bring up eventually. We've got Skyrim, we've got Battlefield 3, we got the Wii U, the PlayStation Vita, we've got Microsoft's showing, or their lack of. We got the 3DS to talk about. We've got some new Halos, some old Halos.
Revival.
We got Deus Ex, that actually looks really good.
Yeah.
Duke Nukem Forever, all sorts of stuff. And then I got a surprise for you people. There's been some talk on Twitter about a new marathon coming soon, but I've got a surprise for everybody. So that's coming later. We'll talk about that. But first, World, you want to talk a bit about this game?
Yeah, LA Noire. Fucking super awesome detective time.
I showed this to you last weekend or something.
Yeah,
and you bought the
Sunday,
game
the next day.
Not
the next
only did
game.
he buy the game, he took work off.
Yeah, I skipped work the next day and bought the game.
Where do you work again? Who's your boss? And how can I get you fired?
It changes, really.
Ooh.
Was I not subtle enough there?
Cool menu.
Yeah, I find that a lot of the presentation of this game is really immersive. Like, there's been times where I've just been chilling on it. It actually feels kind of like you're watching almost like a CSI show sometimes.
Like while you're playing?
Yeah, like
Nice.
with the faces, it's like so well done. They worked on it and it really adds to it an amazing amount.
I was still a little disappointed when I saw this game because I watched a technology demonstration which showed the face capture technique mapped to an incredibly high resolution facial model, and it looked fantastic. It looked real. Well, you know, obviously it had flaws and stuff because the human mind is fantastic at figuring out real from fake when it comes to human beings. But it looked fantastic. The face, it was so realistic. And then I saw this, and it's got all the same capture movements and stuff, but the character models just are not as high. But I mean, this was an isolated head floating in the middle of nowhere, so it's next gen. That was a next gen head. Oh, you're right. It is with the pipe a lot.
Lug wrench.
Oh, that was a pipe though. Wait, you saw the murder weapon? Like, how is this hard? You've just
Cole
witnessed the
Phelps
murder.
did not witness.
But you, the player, know. You just like.
We're watching a movie.
I'll bring them.
Turn subtitles on if you can. Next chance you get.
I hate it with subtitles.
Yeah, but HPAW has subtitles.
New case.
Oh, you can do it right now? That's awesome.
Subtitles.
That's awesome.
Check it out. You can do a couple things here. Like I could turn it on black and white.
Sure.
I like sepia-ish.
No, it's like straight black and white. Let's see how it goes for a little bit here.
White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hats are all over it. Catherine's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on your college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
So how early on in the game is this?
This is probably about a third of the way, near a third of the way through the game or so.
Okay, so you're still kind of...
Can we lose the black and white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's already lost its appeal to me.
Same here.
I'm like, I wonder what it really looks like right now.
Yeah, now the color's way better.
Wait, what?
Now you know.
Right now you can't see anything, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Which one do you guys like?
Yeah.
Sunset Strip? This is like the flashy Vice one.
No.
I don't like it. This is the one you start in. It's not very swag. Sort of. I like this one.
Yeah, I
It's
like
like, fucking A. Chicago Lightning.
That's not as bad as the Vice one you said.
Down?
And the
No,
Outsider.
the All Dark.
This one's
The Outsiders I
Sword
like.
of Justice. This is my favorite personally.
Yeah, that one and the first one. Sorry, the first, like, number 1.
Yeah.
Was.
The Outsider.
See if taking me out of Palm Springs for the weekend.
I love Palm Springs.
Mister, a man like you always thinking about it the way to
You the driver?
Yeah, I can, however, tell my partner to drive if I don't want to.
Like you could have gone to his seat and been like, no, get out.
Yeah, I could have been like, yo, you're driving, bud.
Nice marriage.
Did a decent job on the head of the stuff. Not bad.
Good.
Not bad.
Thanks, Rusty.
I get pretty
Don't
lucky
get
with the
that
driving in this,
so.
I gotta be honest with
One
you.
clearance under your belt. Now
be
it's a new
arrested?
day with a new dead lady.
No, I'm a
You'd
cop.
be arrested.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Well,
Right.
technically, a cop can be
Yeah, I
arrested,
think-
but this is a video game. So no, they can't.
Nice.
You can commandeer people's vehicles. It's just the same as taking it in GTA, but you're like, police
But this time the
officer,
cops don't
I
come
need
after
it.
you because you are the cops. Basically.
Oh, brutal!
So you say you were lucky. Is this what you define as lucky? What's unlucky? Does your car just suddenly like flip over and drive?
Take their
Do motorcycles
Take
come
that green
slip?
car. Take that green car.
Wait, are there even motorcycles? Had motorcycles been invented yet? I'm
I love
serious.
hitting the fucking trash
Yeah,
can.
wait a minute.
Motorcycles have been invented in the 50s?
Yeah.
Motorcycles have been around since like World War II at least.
I mean, like, riding around in cities and stuff. I mean,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry, I did say have they been invented yet. I did say that.
But
what I meant was, like, consumer ones.
Like 30s. I
Fresh
think,
from
so
bringing down the
they're
sword of justice on the crazed sex.
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that matter?
Have you worked on those cases?
Sex killer at large, preying on women.
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life and save angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Really good transition from cutscene to in-game too. Like a lot of times
That's
it'll
good.
just zoom over the shoulder and then you're in-game.
Detective, I was first on scene.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Fanned me out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
So I'm going to start things off. Let's talk a bit about, let's go in order of the press conferences. So let's talk about Microsoft and what they had to show at their E3 press conference, which was a lot of Kinect. A lot of games I really don't want to play. There is one neat one that I thought was really neat until one thing happened. I originally watched the video silently. I'm talking about Star Wars Kinect, or Kinect Star Wars. What it is you're playing like a third person.
I warn you, there's about to be nudity.
Similar remote.
For what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
If you're under the age of 18, well, I guess you're in
H.PAW
luck.
This is probably another sad sack
Rated
who
M.
lost his temper with a bride who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it now.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. The size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Oh, yeah.
So Star Wars Kinect is a neat game in the fact that you get to play as a Jedi of some kind
Does it
with a
first.
lightsaber, and you get to be the slashing with your arms and stuff because you are the controller, and you get to use force powers.
That's cool.
But how do you turn your lightsaber on and off? There's no button to press. It's a voice command. Lightsaber on. I would feel stupid sitting alone by myself in my room in the middle of the night. Any time I would feel stupid saying that.
What? You don't go.
At any time.
You don't make that noise.
Marathons
no, but
would
lightsaber on, lightsaber off.
That is depressing.
At first I was like, man, this is finally a game that might get me to buy Kinect.
Fourth finger, left
But no.
hand, wedding
That's
ring,
ridiculous.
violently removed.
Plus it's very much on rails. Speaking of on rails, and a game that's not supposed to be on rails because Peter Molyneux kept repeatedly stating this game is not on rails, it is not on rails, it is not on rails. I'm talking about Fable 3.
Sure was.
Fable, not 3. Fable, whatever would be the next one. It's a Kinect version of Fable where you're like casting magic and swinging your sword and stuff, but you don't have control over your character.
The worst.
So when you really leave, what I heard is when you were leaving the game demonstration, you know, Peter Molyneux had convinced you
Back in a second.
that it's not really on rails until you got outside the door and you're like, holy crap, that game was on rails. Does he not know what on rails means, or is he just messing with us? So yeah, next Fable will looks like a Kinect game on rails.
The motive was robbery. Why not take the money?
But they did have some good things to show besides. I don't want to talk about the bad things. There was Disney stuff. Like, they were Nintendo this year. They were like Nintendo of a couple years ago.
Friendly to the average consumer.
Yeah, they were totally doing the Wii stuff, except like years later.
Work them over. You can have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
But they did have a few good things to show. They showed Gears of War, which looks really good, the new one.
Cool.
I think that's 3 now, Gears of War 3. It got delayed, I think, because I expected it to be out by now for some reason. 2 didn't take that long to fit up after 3, or one, sorry, after 1.
Chest high walls.
Yep. But then they made a surprise announcement. Well, it leaked out the same morning of the conference, or the day before or something. Halo Anniversary.
Okay.
Which is Halo 1 remastered in HD for the Xbox 360, coming out November 15th. And it includes also a remade multiplayer that's online with some of the best, which I'm quoting or paraphrasing, 7 of the best maps ever made for multiplayer.
So hey, what's going on over there?
So yeah, we'll have another. And I think I don't know I don't know how much Bungie is involved in this game. Obviously, Halo is a Bungie game,
Scene.
Right.
the original one. But is it Bungie who's doing the porting, or the visual upgrades? I don't know. I didn't look into that enough. I had thought that Bungie was now done with Halo completely. Like they're not even really supporting Reach and stuff directly anymore.
Right.
Like they're not putting out new content themselves anymore. They're just relying off the community, I believe. Which is fine. They put all the tools for that. Like the Reach stuff is really good for that. So where are we going, world?
We are now going to...
Down the hill!
Oh, I actually can't remember. Oh, some guy's house.
1:30 something, right?
Still might be some playing the boyfriend.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
It doesn't work out then.
Deirdre Muller.
I like how this part. Oh!
So close to like crush.
You better run, motherfucker. I was about to say, I like how this part of LA doesn't have like sidewalks and stuff going to these houses. You're just like walking in the middle of dirt to get to these completely surrounded houses.
Wasn't she? Well, around about my 3rd divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about
You are married?
Hey,
yeah.
a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
And you have children.
You're a father, Cole? Please, no. Please, damn it.
Does he ever comment when you're driving?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Don't know how I feel about your voice actor.
The voice actor of
We
Phelps.
survived
You should
this.
have more of a
It's going to be a
smooth
miracle.
Do you ever shut up?
But there was also, so not only do we have old Halo new, made new, we also have new Halo, as in Halo 4.
With the Chief?
With the Chief.
Okay.
Waking up in his frigate, or his half frigate.
Yeah, his thing.
And it's all exploding.
Oh, so it's kind of.
And it's approaching some kind of Halo-like structure with a giant opening in the center. I'm not sure. I'm sure either World or Striker would be much better at telling me what the hell I'm looking at.
Definitely Striker.
But he is in Europe still with Bisk, so he's not here to answer that question. But that is coming out in 2012. It looks like a trailer with no gameplay or no real story content at all. So it's Halo 4, it's coming, but we kind of knew that already. Right?
It made so much money they can't let it go.
But it's not made by Bungie. This one is definitely made by, I think it's 321 Studios or something. Which have done stuff. I'm not exactly sure what they've done that's notable. But I think they are an in-house, like, Microsoft studio.
Alright, well.
So yeah, we covered the Microsoft press conference, basically. Let's see what goes on here, and then we'll go to Sony after this encounter. Or, what are we doing here? We're talking to...
Deirdre Muller, the victim's boyfriend.
The boyfriend
Phelps and Galloway.
Who he suspects?
Yeah.
Your partner suspects?
Oh,
We'll be home soon.
Is this your partner now?
Yeah.
What's your name? Yes.
Michelle Owens Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Don't like your voice actor at all.
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
That wasn't the original partner you got, though, was it?
No, you change partners with each assignment. Yeah. Traffic, homicide, vice,
We're gonna
patrol.
have a look around.
Oh, and you get to know each one more personally on each.
He'll be back and just sit tight.
You gonna have a look around while you're waiting?
Yeah.
Is like, so you're looking for stuff right now. Is there anything that's like highlighted, that stuff that you might be looking for? Or do you have to...
Art will explain everything when he gets back, okay?
Like, how did you trigger that?
Don't worry about it.
That just happens when you walk up to, you hear a chime. That means there's something new you can interact with. You have to decide if it's worth interacting with or not.
Right. Ooh, pie.
I'll interact with that.
I like pie. You look at the pie?
No.
Oh. This game's not as flexible as I want it to be. You can look at shoe. Well, I guess shoes have shoe prints and very police-like. That's pretty small.
Yeah, size 8's for men.
That's pretty small, which is
That's
looking
like
good.
5'5" or something like that. Or
So far it could be the boyfriend.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body. No sign of a wedding ring.
But then again, those missing things don't necessarily point out that he would be the one. Did she live here?
Yeah.
Oh, so her daughter is the one there?
Yeah. So her daughter lives with the boyfriend at the moment?
Apparently they are
married.
Married. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Daddy was trying to find her. He's telling me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Well, that was blunt. That was blunt. Wow. You are a dick.
That's horrible.
You are a
You
dick.
can answer a few questions for us?
Oh, wow.
She's like
Hi.
12.
Wow, she's already gotten over it.
Try. Like,
She's 15.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High.
Oh man, Kim's personality.
Yeah, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
That's
What are you saying?
Once
Of course
again.
they are.
Were. Oh, I saw the eye shift there. She's lying. She is lying. Like, not just doubt, she's lying.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just
I still don't get the difference. What's the difference between
I'll
lying and
explain in a
doubt?
second.
She said she would leave him if he ever did it again.
Lying is like bullshit, and doubt is like, I'm not so
hold
sure.
up, hold up.
I think. Right?
He always wanted
Hold
a
up,
golden
man.
butterfly.
Oh, golden butterfly.
Okay, the difference between doubt and lie is when you call someone out on a lie, it's because you have evidence to prove that you're saying, I can prove this is a lie.
Oh.
Doubt is when you think they're lying, but you don't have evidence to prove it.
Okay, so lie. Okay, so lie's like I know you're lying,
Yeah,
as
I'm
opposed to I
calling you
think
out
you're
on
lying.
this. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that was totally doubt then.
Yeah, if you don't have any evidence to prove it, it's like...
So if you select lie,
and then
does it just give you a list of possible
Yeah,
evidence? Does it give you a list of stuff that's like garbage?
No, it gives you all the evidence you have, and you have to pick which piece of evidence.
And what if you pick something that really is irrelevant?
Then you fail the question.
But does
they bitch you out. He's like, so I think you did this, that, and you're like, this and that. And
so
like,
is Phelps just say something really ridiculous?
No.
He's like, I think you whacked the guy with a giant dildo.
Describe her things.
And I have evidence of this. By the way, I'm going into Saints Row 3 because you can do that in Saints Row 3.
I don't pay much attention to that stuff.
Kill people with dildos. Giant dildos.
That's horrible. See, this is the hard part. It's like sometimes you really think that they're like...
Can you like get her to say it again?
No.
Like,
you have to be paying attention, man. It's like...
So it's a one-time thing.
That's the thing.
And what's this intuition thing? Does it just give you the right answer?
No, here, I hit left bumper. I have intuition points. 5 is the maximum. You earn extra ones for going up levels. Each level you gain extra.
So you have the max right now?
Yeah, I have the max right now. You can use an intuition point to remove an answer, which will take away one of the 3 button commands, and also if you
lie.
Yeah, it'll take away either truth, doubt, or lie. One of them which is wrong. And if lie is still there and you call them out on a lie, some of the evidence will also be scratched out because it's blatantly wrong. You can ask the community. I haven't done this at all yet. You like ask the Xbox Live community. There's like a poll or whatever. It's like the general.
Who answers that?
I don't know. I haven't done it yet. I haven't.
We should try that.
I kind of don't want to try it.
I mean, at some point we should try it.
98.8% of players chose the correct answer after using an intuition point on this question. And then show all clues. I haven't done that yet because I find all the clues anyways. Right. See, look, I'll call her out on a lie.
Why don't you tell the truth, Michelle? Something really bugs you about your mother's jewelry.
You really are horrible. You know that? What makes you think that?
Now I get to just be like...
Wait, so are you just calling out like on something that's completely not... So missing watch and rings or whatever.
There's only 2 things that you can choose. The second one.
Looks like I was mistaken.
Looks like I was mistaken. Like, it just fucking hurt my feelings. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
so you can just go back and be like, never mind. Like, once you look at the evidence, you can be like, did that,
So he takes away the lie.
I know it's painful, Michelle. This may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Honey chose it herself. The rose gold wedding band and the matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, the yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What kid?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
Michelle. I'll talk to them.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's some
Your wife
kind
was found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Sorry, that clock in the background's kind of pissed me off.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
That's exactly what I said.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
You gonna call one of the footprints already?
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
It's only one size off. I could get that
Why
wrong.
would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
What?
Yeah, how do you know that? Are you gay or something? You been with a lot of men?
Person's report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Was your wife unreliable?
That was wrong?
Mm-hmm.
No.
He tells you about the music?
Fuck.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A.
Your partner's
3,
supposed to be your
no
superior.
evidence tying to the crime scene.
He's got more experience, but he's
Detective!
not your senior. He's your partner.
Oh, so that was interesting. So let's move on to Sony.
Didn't see it.
They showed a lot of games. A lot of it looks really good. Drake's Fortune 3 looks fantastic. Lots and lots of 3D. Lots of pushing of 3D, just like last year. Glasses on, glasses
For
off.
Sony?
Yeah, from Sony. Lots and lots of 3D pushing.
Belmont High School.
Checking for you, detective.
So they actually had quite a few exclusive titles lined up for it. Not too much Move stuff this year. Although there will be Move support for a lot of games coming in the future.
Well, you don't
I can't remember much specifics about that. But the main thing out of Sony's event was the PlayStation Vita.
Yes, ma'am.
Previously known as the next generation PlayStation.
You can help us with our inquiries?
Their new portable quad-core OLED screen, touch screen on the front, touch screen or touch pad on the back.
I love OLED.
2 analog sticks of sorts.
I did see Mr. Mahler put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into his cell.
Look, there he is now.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Oh shit.
We need this guy to make the case.
That seemed like the... Okay, well your path wasn't much better. I'm like, that didn't seem like the right thing to do.
I caught him really quick that time.
His shoes? Ooh.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
It seems easy.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And in the corporate cabin.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't... It's Holman.
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
Call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and...
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
What is America going to understand? It's not about getting, it's about giving.
What was that guy saying?
What Americans gonna understand, it's not about getting, it's about giving.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Did we get Ray Pinker and the technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
I love that your car is suicide doors.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
That's some badass.
So the PlayStation Vita will be playing games like at a place, you know, just below a PlayStation 3, PS, or Xbox 360 level. So the graphics are quite impressive. They're showing, you know, fully rendered games like Drake's. They showed a Drake's Forge.
Surprised, you know.
An Uncharted game on the
Always make the husband.
on the Vita as well.
9 times out
You
of
can
10,
control it any
closest
which way you want. You can control it with the gyro controls, like going sideways when you're on stuff. You can touch where you want to go. You can drag a path to follow, or you can play it traditionally with the buttons, and you don't have to switch any like options. You can just seamlessly switch between them, whatever works best at the time. It's kind of neat, but it really feels like all the touchscreen stuff and all that just is extra, and the main way to play is still the main way you've always played those kind of games.
Blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex Ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away.
But the most surprising thing was the price point. That very expensive looking piece of hardware comes to, for the Wi-Fi only version, $250 US. Same price as the 3DS is priced at right now, which is going to become incredibly competitive come this holiday season when it launches.
Yeah, finally. For that being competitive pricing.
But the 3DS is no pushover when it comes to power either. People need to, not forget that. The 3DS has some very good looking games, and we'll get to that when we talk about Nintendo. But they had some very nice looking games as well. Not as good though, but the difference is not nearly as vast as the PSP DS. The 3DS is, I think, quite a bit closer, at least initially, from what I've seen, to the Vita. But the Vita is still much more powerful. Oh, sorry, more powerful. It has a quad-core CPU after all. I don't know what the battery life is yet, though, if anyone has reported on that. But the 3DS's battery life is not much to brag about either, so...
Sorry,
why you just chase people down a lot on streets, huh?
A lot of gun and cap is legs.
I'm gonna get him right here.
Yeah. Parkour.
Nice hurdle.
One fluid motion, right?
Yep. Sir, what's the Xperia?
What?
Xperia?
Yeah.
Oh, Sony Xperia?
Yeah.
It's a brand of phone.
So it has gamepad on it too.
Oh, the Xperia Play?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's an Android phone that has like PlayStation controls and can play supported PlayStation games and stuff.
Cool.
Part of the PlayStation suite of stuff. which is something they did talk about as well.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Son,
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on children.
Strictly maternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
And why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Have you like talked to this guy before? Remember?
You're under arrest, Eli.
Oh, shit.
Very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
Are you gonna? Do you get a chance to talk to the other guy again? Oh, do you get to like pick who you want to interrogate?
Yeah.
Stuff?
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Wow.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
What kind of blood testing can they do?
Remember, her husband's name is Hugo Mola.
The overalls are stenciled HM.
You could have said that after this to pretend you didn't know that it was about to happen. Just for future reference.
Yeah. And
it worked just as well the other way.
Lug wrench.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Oh, that's a tire iron. Looks a lot like a lug wrench, which is also used quite frequently in this game. Tire iron, lug wrench. It's all the same. An L-shaped piece of metal.
So after Sony and Microsoft's press conferences among EA and stuff, who showed Battlefield 3, looks fantastic. Everyone knows that. I don't think we need to talk about Battlefield 3. It's obviously a game I want to do. Episode if it's all right. Some kind of special episode if it's good. It's not really a marathon-like game.
Maybe
But
two
we'll definitely do a
spread
special.
out.
No, some kind of special. Like a Battlefield special.
Being held in the Mueller homicide case.
We did see a big tank battle though at
E3.
That was cool.
And some of the multiplayer. What
You
they're
can draw.
doing with the multiplayer in the game. I think it's 64 players on the PC and 24 on the consoles. Just to go to show you the size and the limitations of these consoles that they produce these days.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
Did that camera just switch that way? Are you in control at all right now?
Not a while. He gets a free pass from me.
So they're just discussing if they should pin it on Rooney just because he's a sex offender and he's a bad guy, and the evidence fits, so you could totally pin it on him. That's what your partner was saying. Who cares? He's a bad guy. We can put him away.
I think it depends if he can explain that blood somehow on his boots. Like if he had like the extraordinary is sometimes the right but that's gonna be fucking hard to explain.
Yeah.
We can't DNA test it though, can we?
No.
Can we at least test? Like, can you also pause here before you do anything else? I just want to split this up to make sure we get the capture. So we'll be right back, and we're back with more LA Noire. I'm talking about the Nintendo press conference.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for
The one
coming.
I saw.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if
If
they're
the
a
next
match?
chance we get
Sure.
to talk
It'll
about
all
it
be
in
in the
between
report,
the
but I'm assuming you want the details
LA Noire
now.
stuff.
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
So is there any free roaming in this game? You can just go around in the world and
Yeah, I can fuck off on other cases.
You just go around and start, like... Can you take a baseball bat and just start, like, knocking people in the street down?
You can't just start hitting shit.
You can't be... You can't just play GTA as a cop.
Yeah, definitely not.
So right now we're matching rope patterns. That looks like a decent fit. So Nintendo came out pretty strong.
I like that one.
They talked about the 3DS and the games they've got lined up for it. They announced a lot of...
for that kind of rope.
On boats, mooring lines.
Announced some new games as well.
Although Ray
Some
says that
surprises.
they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
They talked about Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. They talked about which comes out in just a week or so, week or two from now. Got that pre-order. That'll be sweet because it'll be my first time playing through the whole game. It'll be my first time actually owning an Ocarina of Time copy. So that's exciting for me. Because that is definitely one of the best games of all time.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Muller.
Always
Hell, he
with the
probably killed his
oversteer.
wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not in immediate danger to anyone else. Rudy's a threat to every kid on God.
He's a peeper wrestler. We can pick him up for something else.
Really want to run that risk? Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, coroner's.
How so?
What did that sign say? I think it said keep LA safe, drive safe.
Oh yeah, that one that's like right there.
No, you know what?
Yeah, keep LA safe, drive safe. The first time I saw that sign, it crashed like 2 seconds before. I was
Rusty,
like,
that's like something out of the pulp.
Right as you.
So Nintendo showed off games. Let's see, they showed off and talked about the new Super Mario.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phil.
What's it called?
What the evidence rests.
Super Mario?
Made by the people who make Galaxy.
Yeah, they made the Galaxy and the new 3D one.
Get in there and get a conviction.
They talked about a new Luigi's Mansion, Luigi's Mansion 2, which looks awesome.
I'm not gonna lie, the trailer that they showed not in 3D.
Luigi's
like
Mansion.
Yeah.
So he's got more than one apparently this time.
More than one part to me.
But
Oh, this guy again, huh?
he's your captain.
Was your earlier theory about him correct? Like he's like the
You've had it rough.
the dirtiest cop
No,
on the force.
nothing to suggest, but
Nothing to suggest that yet.
You're down on your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro.
This is the pervert?
Something new.
yeah.
So he's a parolee. An alleged sex offender. Those aren't his overalls though, right? You can also just look up from the file, the case file.
Yeah, you get a bit better view. It's hard, man.
14 years in and out of prison, son. You think you can outweight me? You're wrong.
This place you worked have a
That was
name?
correct.
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out.
Oh.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Fella got us back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go call them that.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talk about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
A boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping, all right?
I prefer braid till I hit your braid. It stays tight.
You killed Mrs. Moeller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You're a liar, Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
I've been around some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman?
The fact that it was on your person.
Jeez.
Nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Wait, what? You pulled that back? Why? To get that reaction? Like, dude, he had it on him, didn't he?
Could have picked it up.
Yeah, but that's fucking good evidence to suggest that he actually stole it. Like, he's like, you have to have some evidence. You had it in your pocket.
I've done 14 years.
Yes, we got that. Thanks. Oh, I guess I should talk about the Wii U.
You're wrong.
The Wii U.
Looks innovative.
The controller has a screen on it. 6.2 inches.
And you need money.
It's touchscreen, not multi-touch, but who cares? I can't think of a single thing that multi-touch has actually added to games, except for games that don't have buttons to do the job of whatever that multi-touch gesture is doing instead. So, got buttons, I don't think you need multi-touch. It's not a big deal.
I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
Are you gonna charge him? Is that what you? I don't know what button you pressed, but it sounded like
I did not charge him.
Okay, it certainly sounded like you did.
One thing that I can see being awesome with the Wii U is in one of the demos they showed it has like a gun attachment where you have the Wiimote, nunchuck, and the Wii U.
Yes, and it gives you that
view. Your next door neighbor heard screaming coming from.
But that's a lot of peripherals.
You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can.
But the Wii peripherals, all of them work with the Wii U.
You're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, "I didn't do it."
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
That's not conclusive.
At this point, there was lie detector, fucking polygraphs were not committed in court, and
they're not. They're still not.
Yeah.
What?
No. These days they're more credible.
Not
these
really.
Days.
You can't get a conviction off a lie detector test.
The thermal ones, the thermal detector one.
You can't get a conviction off a lie detector test.
You can't get a fucking on the single piece of evidence, but as a supporting piece of evidence.
Possibly. It's not one of the stronger pieces of evidence.
I know that it's no longer simply inadmissible.
But your traditional lie detector test is not conclusive.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Not in the back of his truck. But the thing is, those initials could stand for the company that employs.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem.
Can we not check that out? Can we not see if the company logo looks like that? Is that something we can do, World?
Probably not. Ask him with the overalls.
Well...
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime.
Well, let's see what he says.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Shit.
Or can you, accuse multiple... Can you, try multiple pieces of evidence in a single lie until...
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM, found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Did you know if that was correct or not?
You know anything about ropes, Hugo?
Not correct?
I wasn't quite sure. It was correct, though.
Oh.
I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
It seems...
Why are you just sitting there?
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
What was the kind of rope that you determined was the one?
Triple braid.
An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
That didn't seem very truthful.
Evidence. Bloody tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Oh, yeah, he's lying. If he's gonna be like that.
Thing is, the only problem though is I've made the mistake before of jumping to conclusions. There's no conclusive tie to say this is his tire iron, and that's the problem.
Whoa. In the 50s, are there fingerprints yet? Can we use fingerprint?
Yeah, there's fingerprinting,
now?
but you don't do that in this game for some reason. I don't know why. It never occurs.
Damn it.
Like, not once.
Interesting.
It's
Interesting how
annoying.
they don't
It's
have that
annoying.
aspect of the detective.
Like, when I first started playing this, I was picking up cups and bottles thinking I'd be, like, seeing
Looking at, like,
fingerprints and
yeah.
shit. It's like, oh, this is nothing. This is nothing. I'm wasting my time. It's like, oh, okay. Clearly not CSI.
You know, the Wii U, it gives a lot of opening personalities. It looks like only one new controller per Wii U. But,
why are you just sitting there?
I don't think that's too much of an issue. But they did show some interesting multiplayer games, like one where one person is looking at stuff on the screen, on the controller, and they're being chased by the others.
Better give me something if I'm gonna believe your story.
What'd you end up doing?
My conscience is clear. You can't badger me into admitting anything.
Fuck! That means I'm not gonna get the fucking confession. Again.
Why did you burn your shoes?
I didn't get it last time either.
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Why do they have blood on them? Can we just straight up ask that? Well, one thing I want to announce, because it's on my list. Nintendo announced a new Smash Bros. For both the 3DS and the Wii U.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know?
Fuck!
Or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot.
I hate this son of a bitch, man. He gets me every time. He's fucking solid. Fuck. You know what? Fuck you.
Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be
serious?
Fuck before a grand jury.
Losing your patience?
With pleasure.
I don't give a fuck. He's a fucking asshole. Show my ass up. Fuck you.
He's using his brain powers to make you stop.
Is there any chance for him now, or is this case over?
It's done. No, it's done.
Do you get to find out if he was the murderer or not, or is it just like, yeah,
Later
he probably
on.
was?
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end.
I've never heard that before.
You tore up our streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Respect needed.
I've actually never seen that. I've never been bitched up before. He's always like,
You've never done
that's
that
such a
bad
great cat.
before?
I've never done that bad. 3 questions wrong, and I missed a clue even. I don't even know what clue I missed. And I did a shitload. Oh, routine? That's the worst I've ever gotten. Like, I've never even gotten meritorious. It's always distinguished or valorous. Routine. Last time I convicted Rooney anyways.
Mario Kart looks fantastic for the 3DS. The last
what's the
Mario.
time looking at?
What kind of time are you asking? Like, what time is it?
Like, how much time in the part we got here?
We got another, like, 15-20 minutes to do if we want to.
Free roam. Yeah, so
can we do some free roaming?
You can't free roam this home with the device. So.
Try not to change discs.
Yeah, that's true.
Because there's 3 discs on this. The PS3 only has 1 because it's a Blu-ray.
Nice.
So some advantages to that. But the Wii U will have the graphical power of the Xbox 360 and the PS3 and or more. So
And this is like, what is this? Like a handheld or a new console?
with the Wii U,
Yes.
it's a replacement for the Wii. It's a home console. And it has a wireless. The new thing is it has a wireless controller that's like this big, and has a screen in it that's a touch screen. And the gameplay is on. You can switch it from the TV to the screen. There can be stuff on both. It's up to the developer to how to implement it. So I finally got to see some good Deus Ex footage of the new, Human Revolution?
Yeah.
And it looks fantastic. That is a game that I potentially want to do an HPAW episode on. It comes out in August. So, that could be a project for the summer. What do you think? World?
Yeah.
Do you want to see the gameplay the thing after the episode, potentially?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll make sure you get to see that. But then this is loading. It's really abrupt, the loading. I keep thinking the game's crashed or something. I literally, every time I turn my head and I look...
Black
screen. Yeah, exactly. Just suddenly abrupt quietness.
I'm crazy, it's your fault. Running around behind my back.
He's like
He's
old
holding
as
a pistol.
shit. Look at her. She's young and he's old as fuck.
Whoa, sir. I think you ought to calm down.
Who's this?
Mind your own goddamn business. Why is everybody always on my case?
Where are you in this?
Oh!
What? He just straight up
I
shot
know,
the
he
police?
just turns and shot a cop. Like, that's intense, man. Like, what are you thinking? What are you thinking, man? Like,
unbelievable.
Oh my god!
Fuck.
Did he shoot the guy driving that car?
See, this is more the game that I would want to play. None of this, I don't like the whole investigative stuff so much. This is much more intense and cool to me.
Oh yeah.
I don't necessarily want to be a detective. I would just be like a cop.
You just want to be a beat cop.
Cannon cop.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. There's
Loose
nothing
cannon
wrong
cop.
with just being a beat cop, man.
Sorry, no, that's what I would want to play in a game. That's what I would want to play in a game.
Yeah, no. I think if they
That's
did
where
like
the
a
fun is for
GTA,
me.
like a modern, so you could be like a corrupt cop. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to play. Hell, I know LA Noire is not that. It's a noir-like game.
But I would want it to be modern as well. Like I'd want it to be like 2000s, modern weapons, modern police style stuff.
No. If you're gonna do a police thing, you do it in the I say you do it in the 70s or 80s. You know, that's where the kings of the corrupt police are.
Also disco.
Yeah,
Drugs
80s would be
everywhere.
good. 80s would be legit.
Yeah.
Because that's just before the communication
drugs
boom.
would play a big part in being
Plus the mustache comes out then. And
Yeah, you could have like a cop mustache. Like you could groom your cop mustache. That could be a whole
It could be like Miami Vice.
That could be exactly. That could be a whole side mini game. It's like trimming your mustache.
Fuck.
But speaking of immersive games, which are the evolution of things that they have been in the past, Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Ooh,
that game looks fantastic. You can do so much, and it looks like the inventory system is much improved. Your training world. What do you think? It looks fantastic to me.
Yeah.
Is that a marathon for sure?
Oh, definitely.
Now, can we get NW Striker for that? Will he be back in November? Do we know this?
Possibly.
I don't know. Well, I don't know.
That needs to be a priority. He needs to be back so we can do Skyrim.
Go to hell, Parker! No way I'm going down without a fight.
How many of these
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head!
You don't want to be a cop in this game, like a standard cop. You just keep getting shot.
God damn it, get out! Put your hands in the air!
But yeah, so World, like how many of these like just random
Oh, you can just keep going, man.
events are there like this? There's hundreds of them then?
I think there's only like 40 or so different ones, but you can do them over again.
Don't make me chase you.
Have you done any repeats yet?
That was so badass.
You don't want to bring them to justice, just kill
Yeah,
them.
I know, I could have caught him, but you can't always catch the people that run either. Sometimes they get into a corner and they turn and start shooting at you. I've had that happen before and it sucks. It's like, you know, I tried to bring you in and can't catch them all.
This car 11 King.
You can't like knock them out?
No.
Incapacitate them, shoot
No.
them like
You might get
or something?
tranquilizer darts.
You shoot them until they're dead.
You can't like shoot, disarm and stuff? That's kind of too bad.
Yeah, I know.
No
It's too
kneecap
bad.
shots?
Is there a radio?
Yeah, do they have to do the traditional like GTA style, like pick your station in the car?
Yeah.
Did it say jumper?
Yeah.
Like suicide?
Do a flip!
So what, you're gonna try and convince the guy not to jump now? Is that your next assignment?
Don't jump! Black, black.
World, that does not seem like the best job for you. After seeing you get fed up with like with a guy in interrogation and be like, no, you're getting arrested because I don't like you and you outsmarted me. Then you just shoot this guy climbing a ladder.
That's cool.
The guy who just shot the cop in cold blood, though, that was the right call. That was the right call.
Some old guy.
That was the right call.
Like, I'm not debating that one at all. Like that
was so cool.
He was old and he thought he owned the country or something. Like, good job.
What's that red one?
I actually don't know.
What was that gray one? Was that the jumper? There's the yellow one.
Okay, what's the red one?
Dead jumper.
What the fuck? Why did it just disappear?
Because he jumped.
No.
Huh?
That's fucking weird. Why did that just disappear?
What the hell?
Street crime.
Oh. That's what the people are.
Yeah, but there was like a gray one at one point.
I think you choose, like, the red ones to show, like, any of them, and then the one that's like that. Oh yeah, there's a gray one, too. Right back where you were.
211 bank robbery.
There is a lot of crime in this city. Holy crap. Just a bank robbery, guys jumping off, a cop's gotten shot. 2 cops have been killed today already.
Yeah, cops die in the city, man. Like, there's quite
they're the red shirts of Star Trek, huh?
This will be a good one, though. This will be a good shootout, I'm sure, because there'll be lots of guys.
What's the situation?
I'm using the Tommy here.
Dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guard, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
You guy looks really choked there. Fuck.
Where's my Tommy gun?
We've got to clear out the bottom floor. Come on, make a push for the building.
Oh, you!
Hella fail.
What are you doing?
Hella failed.
Fuck, man, what an idiot. Like, don't run in my way. I've got the automatic. Go the fucking other fucking door, man. Like, what are you doing, man?
Is that just around the corner again?
Yeah.
So, let's get to the surprise announcement of our own. Next Thursday will be our next marathon project. I've been talking about it a bit. It is the single player of Portal 2. We've done a co-op marathon, but we have not yet done the single player, or shown the single player in any big degree. And I thought Dark Elf would be the perfect person to come in and play the game. He's not played it yet, so I thought Dark Elf could come in and play the game start to finish on Thursday, a week today. I know this means nothing to anyone watching it online. Watching this online.
Oh my god! He shot his hat off this time.
Oh, what are you doing?
And he's down again.
You are useless!
Look for the jumper.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a different one. You're a goof! What are you
So Dark
doing?
Elf is gonna play.
What's that grey one?
Dark Elf will be playing.
Death plunge, death plunge, death
Oh,
plunge.
they're ones I've already done.
Bowling lane robbery. Oh, really?
Street crime. Let's go do this one. Yeah, the greys ones I've already done. Yeah, sorry. Other officers need help.
Because you played through the game.
Yeah, because I played the game multiple times. I'll be not lending too much of a hand.
I played it once.
But yeah, anyone who's played it no more than once,
Which game?
Portal 2, is allowed to help Dark Elf in solving the puzzles.
Oh, cool. Yes, they're impossible to remember unless you focused on remembering them.
Yeah, no, after you play the game twice, the third time...
shit!
Oh! The third time
Ambulance shooting
is really the time where you kind of start to remember how to solve everything properly. So let's see if this we'll wrap this case up and then call it an episode.
So what happened? I warned him about that cannon under the counter. He took a shot at a couple of stick-up men. He missed. They didn't. Where are they now? They ran across the street and into the parking lot. That's where I lost sight of them.
Chase.
So, liquor store?
Yeah, probably.
We gotta turn ourselves in.
Use your head, Will. The cops ain't exactly going to be great for it. There's our records to think about. Shut up. I think I hear something.
Maybe conceal your guns.
Hands behind your head.
Blast these fools, Phelps.
Kill the black guy first.
Yeah, oh wow, yeah, I said it was going to be... This game is quite, well, it's in the 50s, right? So it's not as politically correct.
You shoot him in the legs.
Can you actually, like... Oh, too late now.
You cannot shoot him anywhere. Shooting him anywhere.
No, I was
causes
gonna say, can you
damage.
actually get this guy, like, arrest this one?
No.
No?
He pulled out his gun.
Oh,
If
they
you
pull-
can
once
arrest
they pull out
them,
the gun?
if they crash, they'll sit in the car if they're gonna give up. Otherwise, they get out and try and shoot at you more. The worst I ever had happen, I chased this guy through a warehouse, and I thought he was still running, and I fucking went around the corner, and he fucking hit me with the rifle of his shotgun, knocked me back, and then went boom right in my stomach. It was literally
I don't know
like
if
2
you said that right.
seconds.
You said the rifle of his shotgun?
Or the butt of his shotgun.
There we go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, he straight up was like, boom, knocked me back, and then pumped me in like 2 seconds. And I was like, wow, that...
Did he kill you?
Yeah, no, he killed me, man. It was like, that's dope. Chase guys through dark hallways.
Alright, let's do one more, actually. That was really quick. One more and we'll call it.
Alright.
Bank.
Let's go. One more try of the bank?
Yeah.
Do we want to do the bank? Yeah, let's do the bank.
Alright.
Do it more patiently, though, and watch your shots. Watch your shots.
Well, the last one was...
Or don't shoot us until you're back inside or something. Or let the guy go in. Like, know he's going to cross in front of you.
Maybe you should take the left door instead.
Yeah, so good.
But then you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going. You don't know when and if there's going to be a guy going through the left door too.
Can you go to that dynamic view again?
I don't know how I did that, actually, to be honest with you.
What?
Ah, that's it.
Yeah.
You like this view?
Yes.
Badass.
It's hard to drive though.
Yeah, it's really hard to drive. Why did that just disappear on me?
Is it the bank one?
Yeah.
This time?
I guess it's not an effect or whatever.
No bank robbery at this particular moment.
Not today. Yesterday, yes. Tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah, that was 10 minutes ago, sorry. Don't worry, we get robbed every 20 minutes. It's not a big deal. You'd think we'd run out of money eventually, but no, we don't. Or then, you know, people wouldn't trust us anymore as a bank. But they do.
Fuck, I hate when it doesn't fucking cut into it.
They break it.
What the fuck? Where is it? Is it seriously down there?
Yeah.
Ah, it's such balls.
Yeah.
Can you make this without your car like exploding, killing you and your partner?
Oh yeah. It's just called a shortcut.
Oh!
Nice bounce.
That's Bill Ford tough. What the fuck's going on here?
I think it's inside the gas station. Or is this a gas station?
I don't know what's going on here. What's the crime? Yeah.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
You're a couple of slates short of a full.
I'm here to solve the crime.
You called for a police officer, didn't you not?
Obviously not.
Hold on, there's got to be a crime here somewhere. There's always a crime somewhere.
What's going on?
It showed up again.
It still shows up. What does it say?
It showed up again.
You highlight it. What does it actually say? Just street crime?
Just said, yeah, because I haven't done it. It's just a street crime.
Go on, try talking to him again. What's the question marks? I mean, you probably don't know.
Cop killer shot.
Isn't that where the one we just saw?
Yeah.
Can you just double check to see if there's a crime here? Because I imagine that the marker is not for nothing.
I think I have to be dispatched to here. I have to hear the call and dispatch.
Can you leave without Buddy?
Yeah, I could.
Does he just appear in your car later?
I don't know. I've never tried it.
Just like 10 minutes later. What the fuck?
I figure he'd just show up in another vehicle.
Yeah, commandeer another vehicle. Just start chasing behind you.
Why did you not complete your turn?
Oh, come on! Yeah, there he goes. Looking at both the windows and the shattered glass in his lap. Probably stuck in his face. His beautifully animated face.
No, it's not here. Yeah, I gotta get called in, obviously.
So, how do you get called in? You just drive around for a while and be like, what's up?
Yeah.
Take that car, take that car. Or that car. Or that car. Take the red car.
You want the green car. I don't say you want the red car.
Oh, Bioshock Infinite.
Ooh.
That looks good.
Yes, you can control birds.
Oh, seriously?
Like, the game is so dense, from what I hear. Like, it's the most dense game ever. Like, there's just so much going on. Like, you're in this battle with like guys on the ground, and then suddenly this giant zeppelin comes in and starts bombarding from the sky.
Seriously. That sounds legit.
I saw the drive.
Like how I've heard the game described is like, you really like when the demo was done, you just like would expect the guy playing it to put down the controller and be like, "Whoa! Did anyone just see that? Like, holy crap, that just happened! Was that filming? Oh, good, that was filming. We got that on film. Oh, sweet! Like, holy crap!" Which leaves people asking, "How do I play this game?" Like, it's a demo. It was a playable demo that someone played and showed. Yet people are leaving wondering how they play the game. Like, I don't get it. Like, where do I fit into this experience? And so that is one of the remaining major questions about the game. Is that one was you? You totally saw that coming. I saw that coming.
I didn't.
Oh, now you're.
Take the taxi.
It could be.
Can you ride tram cars?
I love how you missed.
Wait, do you get like? I noticed when you're on a case, you get like fined and stuff for like the city damage.
Oh yeah, it affects your grade.
But when you're not on a case, is there any repercussions for like running into stuff?
No.
Take the truck. Take the truck. Take that car.
Check this out. Check this out. I like what he says. He's like, "Police, I need your vehicle."
Out of the car. Police.
There's a gun in the glove compartment that shoots you.
What?
Only police cars can receive radio dispatches, though.
Yeah, well.
So we gotta find something to do to wrap this episode up.
This is a nice car. I'm gonna grab it. and try and smash it really quickly.
Did you read about that one?
Oh, that one?
Was it a zoomer?
That is a neat.
I don't really know.
To me,
Is that
all
a
these
Morgan?
old cars look
Is that
the
a
same.
Morgan?
To me,
Lincoln
all of they
Model
look
K
the same.
convertible roadster.
And by that I mean like there's the roofless ones and the non-roofless ones. And they come in different colors, but they're just all old cars to me. Obviously there's trucks too. I mean like
Yeah,
there's the
there's
obvious
old
differences. Yeah, old trucks, thank you. Yeah, because they got like the wooden planks on the side,
Yeah.
like instead of like the metal hat like
Uri.
Does Uri have that?
You put it on as a disguise, yes.
A disguise? Oh, because he really needs a disguise.
The fence.
Oh, that fence was pretty strong.
That fence is pretty strong.
I don't want to slow down.
This is a nice car though. I like the rear view of your head.
Jumps.
Like popping out over the. Is the Hollywood signs here?
Arguing over the.
Yeah.
Does that exist yet? Like I don't know my history of the states and when things in pop, sorry, not pop culture, but in culture like started to appear, like Hollywood. When it became big, when they got the Hollywood letters out there.
I feel like you could be going fast.
Whoa!
Yeah, sick job.
Come on.
No, I got this. So it's impossible to actually run somebody over, right?
Nope. It's completely possible.
It's the cop, dude! Why did you kill the cop?
I feel like they constantly move out of the way.
They might actually come to think of it.
Yeah, can you actually?
I don't know. I guess you just
run
gotta
someone over. Try, try your very hardest.
Get out of the way! There's a madman on the loose!
Oh yeah, they actually move out of the way.
So you cannot.
I think the
Can you just?
That sucks.
And you can't just pull out your piece and start.
No, you actually, yeah, you can never choose to pull out your piece.
What do you mean?
You can't take out
You
your
can't
weapon.
just,
Like outside of like combat
no,
situations.
it's only when he takes it out that you can use it. It's definitely much more about the investigation and shit. This game.
Yeah, no, and I respect that. It's just not as fun of a game that I would like. It's not. It's a good experience, but it's not as fun for me. Okay, no, I think you hit him. I'm pretty sure you hit him.
That person clearly was in the air.
Either that, or he like glitched, moved out of the way. Like that was a little more. That was in the Nintendo press conference because Star Fox 64 is coming to the 3DS.
I haven't seen that 3D trailer. Speaking of Luigi's Mansion 3D trailers.
Well, you just mentioned them, yes.
True. I found that when I saw the trailer at their press conference, I wasn't impressed with it.
But then you saw the 3D trailer on the 3DS. Oh yeah, because the eStore is available now, so you can get Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening DX.
I have it on my phone. It's hard to play.
It works so much better and plays so much better on the 3DS.
Yeah, with actual.
And it's got a cool thing where you can either have it stretched to fit the screen on the top, not widescreen though, or you can have it emulate a Game Boy Color screen, where you've actually got the bezel of the Game Boy Color showing, and it uses the 3D effect to like in-depth the screen of the Game Boy Color into it. So, World, are you not going to get any more cases here?
I don't think so. I think we could call it here. I just derailed this fucker.
That sucks.
Is that a police vehicle?
Yep.
Take it.
Yeah, commandeer a police vehicle.
Yeah, that would.
This is
explain
police
why you haven't
business.
been getting
Well, we're on
dispatches.
police business.
That's exactly what happens. It's like, I need your...
That's 1247. I need your vehicle.
There you go. I'm a detective. Fuck you.
You can have our awesome but broken ride that we stole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would explain why you weren't getting dispatches, though.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I know that.
I commented on that right away when the pop-up came up. Can you not call in for like a thing? Be like, hey,
No, you
what's
can't
up?
just call, yo, I need a crime.
Yeah, I need a crime.
I need a crime. Where's the crime?
Well,
Give me
hey,
a crime.
What happened here? Like, we were getting like crime, and I was like, holy crap, this is, now it's quiet.
No, it's a lull.
It's
a
nighttime
lull.
now. It's like, shouldn't it be, or it's getting nighttime, shouldn't crime be going up?
No, because everyone's at home.
I may have done all the street crimes available for this disc.
That's a dry spell indeed. Oh, you're an
Why
asshole.
did you just veer into me like that, you fucking goof?
I know what I'm doing.
That's awesome. Ooh, get that card.
Well, you gotta do one more cool
Look at that
thing,
card.
and then we can wrap up.
Look at that card.
So we're wrapping up. Final thoughts. LA Noire looks pretty awesome. Investigative stuff looks really neat. Not my style though. I wanted more of just like this, more of this kind of stuff.
I think I could do good at investigating.
Sorry.
And the investigation is difficult, I must say. Like figuring out the faces, some of them really stump you. You think you got it.
Do you think that's because of a limitation in the technology they used and the animation, or do you think it's just because you couldn't read that person and you wouldn't be able to do any better with a real person?
Yeah, no, I think you can't read them.
So you think the faces are really good then? Like they help a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like it actually makes it feel much more real, especially when you're just walking around and they're talking. Like
to me, it's all for me. It's a lot in the voice. It's in how people say things.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they train voice actors for that in this. It's like, no, you're lying here. Like you're lying.
They should.
I hope they did. They probably did. But if they focus too much on the faces, is my concern. Like not enough on the voices, because the voices are important too.
you can't take out your weapon. I hate
Galloway,
that. It's so
need you.
so balls.
Hold on, I'm coming. It's not your car though.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Voice actor as your character.
I don't know. He's grown on me from what I've seen right from the beginning.
Yeah, Cole
Didn't
Phelps.
like it at first.
Like now that I've seen him say a few more lines in
true.
different situations, he does seem to be quite a neat character.
Chicago Lightning.
He's not going to be that memorable though. Like no one's going to be like, oh, remember Cole? What was it? Cole Phelps.
Cole Phelps.
Remember
It's
Cole
not gonna
Phelps?
be
He was
like
that
Nico
great.
Bellic. It's gonna be
Yeah. And for instance, I don't think there'll ever be an LA Noire 2.
Yeah, probably not.
Although there could be. Although I would hope for a more modern one, maybe or something.
Yeah, definitely. If they make another cop game, I want it to be modern, like at least 80s.
Yeah, I think an 80s cop game would be awesome, and it would be a great way
Especially
to
if it was
this up.
80s LA, would also be good. 80s LA, lots of
like with that, the bad cop, really dirty,
like
just get the job done.
I prefer if there was choices. You could be either the good cop or the bad cop.
Yeah, you can just go in, like beat the crap out of people, just be like
take bribes.
Like what happened? Yeah,
shit
take
like
bribes.
that.
And stuff.
But you
exactly.
can't be both.
So kind of like a combination with Heavy Rain in this.
But you should be able to make different decisions.
How do you get Heavy Rain? Heavy Rain is not like that. No.
Because I think you could have
Heavy Rain's not like that.
I think you could have like a sort of a Fable style where you have two bars. You have the corruption, and then you have your actual like good evil. Because like not every cop. There's the cop who'll still beat the shit out of guys, but he's not going to take a bribe. Sure, he's rough on the suspects, but he's still a good cop, right?
Well, generally one of those things is associated with the other.
Is there any
traditionally and stereotypically
connected cases in this?
Yeah, no, like most of the homicide folder is one big long case line that's all connected.
So do you deal with like serial killers and stuff?
Yeah, it's the Black Dahlia killer, serial killer is the main of the homicide, which is what we'll likely see in the marathon, the majority of.
Sorry, the what?
The marathon.
The marathon?
Yes, the marathon that I've
You think we should do a marathon?
Yes.
My conclusion was maybe not.
Okay, so now we're having a vote marathon.
Well, I don't know. What do we think? Vote right here, right now. Do we do marathon in this game?
Yay.
Maybe.
I say... No, you can't say maybe. I'm saying maybe.
I'm saying not right away.
Not right away.
Yeah.
That means no. We don't get around to things if we put them off to the side for too long.
I will say no, not right now as well.
Okay.
Alright, so episode. Sorry, world.
Alright.
Possibly. We got Portal 2 coming up, though. We've got a surprise marathon coming up in June, or sorry, at the end of June, beginning of July. I'm not going to talk about that. We'll have a special guest in that as well, but not talking about that anytime soon. Well, I'll talk about it in a month, or maybe during an episode beforehand. So, did you just start the Vice stuff?
Yeah, I've only just started Vice, and then there's one more desk after that, the Arson.
Really? Arson's last?
I know, it seems weird, like, I could understand Vice, because the difference between Homicide and Vice is they're both pretty, like,
Because I thought Homicide is like
Prestigious.
higher.
Yeah, it's
than
the
Vice.
prestigious, and that's what cool.
Like I watched Dexter, and the Vice was supposed to be like the
They're like the pretty
low.
boys. They're like the pretty boys of the cops. You know, they fucking are in with the drug dealers and the gangsters, and they fuck around with that. And that's what, like your partner explains. It's like you gotta wear nice clothes, have a nice car. Whereas Homicide is like the really die-hard detectives. They don't give a fuck about corruption. They're there to be a good detective, solve cases.
Put bad guys behind
Exactly,
bars.
because it's like nobody's gonna bribe you to be, or at least not very often. No, bribe you to cover up this murder. You're not dealing with organizations who are killing people.
So is there any organized crime in this game that you've dealt with?
Yeah, with the Vice desk. As soon as you start
Right.
Vice, you start to
Gangs
contact
and stuff?
with gangs.
Do you get,
yeah,
like,
the
into
mafia
it?
and shit.
Like, you
yeah, no,
deep
like
in-
you already like. I've only been on the second case, and I've already got like sort of butted heads with my partner because he's a bit corrupt and you're not.
Okay.
And it's starting to grind.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to a yes.
Marathon?
It's
Yeah.
really good the character development like between the partners.
So it's 2 yeses and 2 nos at the moment.
I will change my
No,
vote to
mine
yes
wasn't
as
a
well.
no.
His was for
Okay, now let me try
Yeah,
this.
we
You know
can
what? I've
do
changed
it.
my mind again. You know what? I don't think we should do it. How many of you changed your mind based on just what I'm saying? Come on.
I still want to do it.
Come up with your own opinion, please.
I never said no. I said no
okay.
right away.
Not right. What does that mean?
I'd be interested.
Because we were planning a marathon for Sunday, 3 days from now.
Okay.
Is that happening? Yes or no?
I can't make it for Sunday.
Okay.
I'm open.
I'm open for certain hours.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do another, maybe not a full marathon, but maybe we can do some
Like a
Vice.
special, yeah,
Can we do
some
some
Vice.
Vice?
I want to
Yeah,
see the
throw
Vice.
some
That's
Vice.
if we do the whole Vice.
That's where the
challenge,
game's getting
I'm down to do
interesting,
all of
for
Vice.
sure.
All right,
All of
we'll do a LA Noire special this weekend.
A Vice
All
special.
Vice. I'm here.
On all Vice. Can you? I know this is a hard request, bro, but can you try to play a little less?
Little less.
Like don't go through all of it. Like I want to see some new stuff with you.
I'll try.
Right?
Yeah.
Or if you do, just don't tell us.
Like I said, I still fucked it up. Like I've done that case we just did before, and I still fucked it up.
Right.
You fucked it up harsh that time?
No, I fucked it up.
you fucked it up pretty bad this
Yeah.
time.
You got bitched out by an Irish guy.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Scottish.
Alright, so LA Noire special coming this weekend. Portal 2 marathon with Dark Elf coming this week. On this or next week. Special project coming in a month. And then we got lots of stuff coming in the future, like Deus Ex, and then all the stuff coming out in the fall and the crazy times.
Crazy time.
So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed E3. Brought to you by HPAW. Yep, that's right. We run E3.
Yep.
Yep, from Canada.
Absolutely.
We're no. Thanks for watching.
Every cop has that one case that haunts him. Keeps coming back again and again.
Oh, you're not rolling with that?
I don't know.
I was recording. I was about to start. I totally broke my concentration. I was like, oh shit, he's taking it away.
Oh shit, no,